I was watching a video the other day by Sadhguru. Sometimes I like to watch him, sharp man. And he made a statement in his talk that life is not a race. And as he pointed out, which is so true, the way society is socialized, the way the education system works, you learn, or we learn, or we're conditioned that it's all a race. You got to whip through school, then you got to get a job, and then you get married, and you have kids, and you got to do this, and you got to do that. And I never ends. I meet ladies, women that are absolutely stunningly beautiful, radiant, and they'll say, I'm old, I'm an old woman. And I say, how old are you? And they're like 35 or 40 or only 50. And the sad thing is they really believe they're old, see. And according to that timeline agenda that everyone was programmed with, they aren't married yet, or they don't have the success that they think they should have by the time they're 30 or 40 or whatever. Their story and their life doesn't seem to fit what everyone told them they got to do and when they have to do it. None of that stuff is real. Now, when I was a professional sensei, I used to teach people, I want you to imagine yourself in Manhattan, New York, on the main road, on a nice Saturday afternoon. And there's hundreds of thousands of people on the walkways, on the sidewalks, going forward, backward, and every which way. And you're there, somewhere on that big road on the sidewalk, where all the skyscrapers are. Now let me ask you something. Is anybody on that giant freeway or road, is anybody there ahead of you or behind you? So normally you think, well, whoever's in front of me is in front of me, and whoever's behind me is behind me. But if you turn around, the guy that was behind you is in front of you, and vice versa, see? And if you turn to the right or the left, the actual reality is you are exactly where you are. There is no race at all. No such thing. This is what enlightened Eckhart Tolle tries to explain all the time. See, the present moment is where you are, where you're standing. And it has nothing to do with timelines, projections, or anything. It has nothing to do with as fast as so-and-so or faster than so-and-so, more than so-and-so or less than so-and-so, richer than so-and-so or poor. None of that stuff has any reality. It's a perception that's a program. So you are where you are. So one of the things I always liked Eckhart Tolle, what he taught is to help you understand that. Close your eyes, open your right hand, and try to feel the energy field of your right hand. there is life force in your right hand. If you can make the connection like that, you're coming very precisely into the present moment. And that's where life is. Where you are inside your body temple, and then of course outside the body, your body's actually about 8 or 9 feet in diameter. But within you there is the life force. Here comes the boys. Got three big geese, and for some reason today they want to come over here. Normally they never. That's one of the reasons I love Thailand. I never know what the heck is going to happen. So I'm okay with the noise. If you're okay with the noise, I don't care, because I live here. But anyway, that energy that you feel, that's your life force. And it's not a race. It's not in competition. It just is. Now, what do you do with this kind of information? This kind of information, if you settle into it, it'll bring you into this nice, centered, quiet space. And in that state, do what you need to do. And as Emerson said, my life is for itself. Now that's a very high consciousness statement. My life is for itself, not for show. That's the end of the quote. It's from his essay called Self-Reliance. So if you can just center yourself and concentrate your life doing what you are doing, and you do it with the very best you can. Like Jim Rohn says, in nature, everything grows to its full potential. It actualizes. You'll never see a tree who doesn't grow as much as it can grow. It just does it. But humans, we don't ever approach our potential. It's a real shame. Being able to understand that life isn't a race. Life is life. And when you connect in like that, you'll feel this beautiful, solid sense of power and peace. One of the greatest of all Zen masters, Dogen, there's Dogen and Hakuin. I'm not sure which one of them said it, but he's like, it's like being alone on a plane that extends for thousands of miles in every direction, and you're just there. You settle yourself like that, and you practice that every day, make it a ritual. And I assure you, you will start to experience a kind of satisfaction and a beautiful state that'll blow your mind. and stress will fall right off your shoulders. Stress will fall right off your shoulders. Now, I'm not saying I live there. I'm there right now. I don't live there. That's a state of being that I would like to be able to live in permanently, but I'm not there. A sudden agenda can stress me very badly. But compared to the way I was before I got involved in the 81,000, then I'm like a Zen monk. I used to look like someone that was out of his mind. So I wanted to share that with you. This is something very important for you to understand, because the idea that life is a race destroys life, robs you of the joy of life, scares you, stresses everything, causes division, and it's all an illusion. It's a complete illusion. Please think about it, contemplate it, and come in to see me, and I'll help you. Bye for now.